This video brings an urgent message about someone very important in your life. Last night, while you were sleeping, your person's life took a dramatic spiritual turn that you need to understand. This isn't just another spiritual video, it's a divine revelation about someone you care deeply about. Jesus has been trying to show you what happened to them, but he's concerned you might miss the signs of their transformation. The change that occurred in your person's life last night was no accident. It was divinely orchestrated for a specific purpose. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn will explain everything you've been sensing about this person lately. There's a divine appointment happening right now as you watch, and you deserve to know the truth about what shifted in their spiritual journey. This isn't an ordinary spiritual message. It's a divine alert about a major life transformation that happened to someone close to you while the world was quiet last night. Jesus has been watching this person's journey with loving attention, and he witnessed the exact moment their path changed forever. Missing this revelation could mean completely misunderstanding the changes you're about to see in their behavior, their energy, and their entire approach to life. This transformation marks a critical turning point that will affect not just them, but your relationship with them too. Jesus cares so deeply about your connection with this person that he would be genuinely concerned if you failed to recognize what's happening. That's why this message found you today. It's not coincidence or chance. Your attention to this video is a divinely orchestrated moment designed to help you understand the spiritual shift that occurred in your person's life last night. The changes you'll notice in them are just beginning. Every intuitive feeling you've had about this person changing has been absolutely right. Every moment when you sensed something different about their energy but couldn't put your finger on, it has been spiritually significant. All the times you've wondered if they were going through something deeper than they were letting on have been completely valid. Your observations about this person haven't gone unnoticed by heaven. Those moments when you felt like they were becoming someone new but you couldn't understand why, Jesus saw your confusion and your caring concern for them. The times when conversations with them felt different, when their responses surprised you, when their whole presence seemed shifted, that sensitivity you felt was divinely given. The questions you've carried about what's happening with this person, sometimes wondering if you were imagining things, have all been acknowledged. Jesus understands how confusing it is when someone important to you starts changing, which is why he's making this transformation so clear you can't possibly miss it anymore. The spiritual transformation your person experienced last night appears in ways that might seem ordinary, but are actually profound, divine changes. This shift shows up in how they talk about life, how they handle problems, and how they treat people around them, including you. It appears in their sudden clarity about things that used to confuse them, in their peace about situations that used to stress them, and in their confidence about decisions they used to struggle with. This transformation emerges in the way they pray differently, think differently, and respond to challenges with newfound wisdom. This spiritual shift is uniquely designed for their specific life journey, something Jesus personally orchestrated to happen at this exact time in their story. It connects directly to prayers that have been said for them, and spiritual growth that's been years in the making. Jesus chose last night for this transformation because their heart was finally ready to receive what he's been trying to give them. The changes you'll see are evidence of divine work happening in real time. When you understand this transformation that happened to your person last night, every confusing conversation you've had with them recently will suddenly make perfect sense. Their new responses, their different priorities, and their shifted perspective will all connect in a beautiful moment of divine clarity. Jesus has wonderful news for you today. Your ability to recognize spiritual transformations in people you care about is growing stronger, and important insights about relationships are becoming available to you now. You've been chosen to receive this special understanding about your person's journey. This moment marks something significant in your relationship with them. It's a clear indication that your spiritual discernment about people is divinely guided and expanding every day. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding in your connection with this transformed person. The recognition of their spiritual shift begins a deeper understanding that will enhance your relationship, improve your conversations, and help you support them through this amazing new chapter of their life in ways you never could before. There's a wave of heavenly attention surrounding your relationship with this person right now. You're becoming more spiritually attuned to divine transformations, naturally drawing insights about people's spiritual journeys into your awareness. Recognizing what happened to your person last night brings heightened understanding of how Jesus works in the lives of those you love. More spiritual insights about the people close to you will begin flowing than ever before. This isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully arranged blessing designed specifically for this season of your relationships. Your prayers for this person matter more than you realize. Your spiritual sensitivity inspires heaven to reveal what's happening in their heart and mind. Your caring makes a difference in the spiritual atmosphere around both of you. This divine revelation shows that Jesus deeply values your role in this person's life. Each time you've sensed something changing in them, even when you couldn't explain it, has developed your ability to recognize this transformation now. The timing of this transformation happening last night is no coincidence. It occurred then because both you and your person were spiritually ready for this shift. This precise moment was divinely chosen because they had reached a point of spiritual readiness you've been praying for. Your relationship wisdom has deepened enough to handle this information about their transformation. Your heart has expanded through experiences with this person. Your understanding of people has grown through life that prepared you to support them through this change. All the conversations you've had, the concerns you've shared, and the prayers you've offered for this person have been preparation for recognizing this divine work in their life. Nothing in your relationship journey has been wasted. This particular transformation in your person is connected to larger spiritual movements happening in many people's lives right now. Jesus is revealing similar changes to those who are spiritually alert and ready to understand divine transformations when they occur in people they love. If you're feeling blessed by this divine revelation about your person's transformation, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these important spiritual insights. Your generosity helps these divine revelations reach those who desperately need to understand what's happening in their relationships. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue creating content that helps people recognize divine transformations in those they love during these spiritually active times. As you begin to understand this transformation that happened to your person last night, new awareness about supporting people through spiritual changes will naturally develop in your life. This clearer vision brings new responsibilities, not just to this person, but to everyone Jesus places in your path who might be experiencing similar shifts. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as sacred opportunities to participate in Jesus' work of transformation. This revelation signals it's time to step into spiritual maturity as someone who helps others navigate major life changes. Finding balance becomes essential during this spiritually charged time in your relationship. While celebrating this person's transformation, remember to nurture your connection through understanding, patience, and supportive communication. These relationship skills have shaped who you are and will continue to help you Jesus is inviting you to become more than just an observer of this transformation, but an active supporter who helps your person grow into everything this change is meant to accomplish in their life. As you become sensitive to this divine transformation in your person, think about how you can help others who are missing similar changes in people they care about. Your experience shows that Jesus is constantly working in people's lives, even when we fail to notice the signs of spiritual growth. Heaven witnesses every moment when someone recognizes divine transformation in a loved one. Your story of understanding what happened to your person last night brings hope to people feeling confused about changes in their own relationships, or wondering if Jesus still transforms lives today. Your awareness becomes a light that helps others develop eyes to see what Jesus is doing in the people around them. This understanding about your person's transformation isn't meant to be private knowledge. It's an invitation to help others experience the same clarity about their loved ones. Jesus often works through those who have recently recognized transformations to help awaken others who are still missing divine changes happening right in front of them. As you navigate this new understanding of your person's transformation, stay consistently alert to the ongoing changes happening in their life. Jesus reminds you that while recognizing this major shift is wonderful, it's just the beginning of watching divine work unfold in someone you care about. Maintain the spiritual sensitivity that allowed you to sense something different about them in the first place. Guard against returning to relational blindness that made you miss important changes in people before. Let your awareness of spiritual transformations continue to flow from genuine love and daily attention to how Jesus works in relationships. With this new ability to recognize divine changes in others comes ongoing responsibility to remain supportive and understanding. Use this gift wisely to discern true spiritual growth from temporary mood changes or life circumstances. Not every shift in someone's behavior indicates divine transformation. Embrace this journey of relational awareness with both humility and confidence, showing others that recognizing Jesus' work in people comes from staying spiritually connected and genuinely caring about their growth and well-being. Picture a future where you consistently recognize divine transformations happening in people around you before they even fully understand what's changing within themselves. Imagine deeper relationships opening up, spiritual conversations flowing naturally, and your understanding of how Jesus works in people's lives expanding beyond anything you've experienced before. Jesus stands with you, encouraging you to embrace this journey of relational spiritual awareness with complete trust. This is truly your moment to experience deeper connections through recognizing His transformative work in the people you love most. This marks the beginning of a time when your relationship wisdom, intuition, and heart will be more aligned with heaven's perspective than ever before. Accept this blessing with gratitude and remember that you're surrounded by divine support on this journey of understanding others. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to experience Jesus' guidance through recognizing transformations that will become increasingly clear to your spiritually attuned eyes. What joy awaits as you learn to see divine work happening in every relationship around you. If this message about your person's transformation has awakened something in your heart, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful spiritual exchange and allows us to continue sharing these divine revelations with people who need them most. Your generosity helps fund our mission to help others recognize the transformations Jesus is revealing in these spiritually active times. If you're ready to acknowledge that you recognize who your person is, type 888 in the comments below as your declaration of awareness. The journey of recognizing divine transformations in people you care about continues beyond this revelation. About your person. As you step into new relational awareness, stay grounded in love and prayer that keeps your discernment sharp and accurate about what you're observing in others. Every transformation you recognize could be the exact understanding someone else has been waiting to see about their own relationships. Your growing spiritual sensitivity serves as inspiration for others wondering if Jesus still transforms people's lives in dramatic ways today. Move forward with a loving heart, a watchful mind, and a supportive spirit ready to encourage your person through this amazing change. Create opportunities for others to recognize divine transformations as you enjoy the deeper connection coming to your relationship. The spiritual language of transformation has always been part of how Jesus works in the lives of those who love Him. By choosing to pay attention to these changes, you join a long tradition of faithful friends and family members who have learned to recognize His transformative work in everyone around them.